Good day, I'm Kent from JVA Electric Fencing, and today I will be demonstrating how to wire different security fences in series. We will start by looking at how to wire a 6-line security fence in series. Here we have a 6-line fence with a basic QT13 monitored electric fence energizer. It has 3 terminals, an earth, a live out and a live return that monitors the return voltage from the live wire. When we wire the fence, we always want to make our top wire and our bottom wire live. That way, if someone tries to climb over or under the fence, they will get shocked. We then make the lines next to these an earth. This way, we can ensure if someone uses a blanket or something to get over the fence, the live wire will short on the earth and activate the alarm. The same with the bottom wire. If they use a stick to lift up the bottom wire, then it will touch the ground wire and again raise the alarm. As this is a security fence, we want to wire the live in a series circuit with the top wire running from the energizer, and the bottom wire is our return to home line running back to the energizer. We can now complete the circuit along the remaining lines so that the current flows in series from the top to our bottom return line and back to the return terminal of the energizer. We can then take the earth up onto the fence. This neutral circuit will be wired in parallel as it is not monitored. In this configuration, the alarm will activate if any of the live wires are cut, breaking the circuit, or if they touch the neutral wires, causing a short and drop in voltage. For improved security, energizers like our Z14 have an extra terminal. This takes the return earth from the fence line. Now, if we remove one of the parallel loops, we will have the earth wired in series as well, and the earth wire is also monitored by the energizer. This ensures that you will get an alarm if any of the earth wires are also cut, breaking the series circuit. Now in our second video we will look at how to wire an 8-line security fence in series. Here we have an 8-line fence and our 4-terminal Z-range energizer. We will take the earth out to ground. Now we start by keeping the same principles of what we did on our 6-line fence and make our top and bottom lines our live wires. We will then make the ones next to these our earth lines. We will then lead out onto the top line from the energizer, and the bottom line is going to be the return line back to the energizer that connects to the live return terminal. Now this is where planning of your fence is important, and you will have to figure out the configuration that is going to suit your fence. Ideally we would like to alternate between live and neutral wires, but as you can see this does not always work. You can try other paths, but you may also run into problems as you need to end on your home wire so that the current will travel in the correct direction back to the energizer. In this case, we make a long jump down to our return wire, thus completing the series circuit, and you can see the flow like this. Now we can complete the neutral series circuit, and this goes back to the earth return on the energizer. We can see the flow follows the circuit. It's not an ideal situation, as we have 2 neutral lines together, but if we move the live wire we can see they will touch one of the earths on either side. And as well for the earths, they will also make contact with the live wires. The earths are in the middle of the fence, and there is far less chance of a perpetrator trying to get through the middle, as they are more likely to try go over or under the fence. As both circuits are monitored, any short or cut on the live or neutral lines will be registered by the energizer and activate the alarm. In this video we will show you how to wire fences with different numbers of wires into a series circuit. Often the fence round a property won't be the same right round. You might have a difference in ground levels or different wall heights, and thus you will have a mix of fence wiring choices to deal with. Here planning from the start is important, and we suggest plotting the fence wiring layout from start to finish as if it was flat, like we have it here. On the left we have the energizer, then we have a 6-line followed by an 8-line, a 4-line, and then at the back of the property we have a 10-line fence on the boundary. So like in the other videos, we will start by making our top lines live. And again on the bottom we will make our bottom wires live, but we also know this is our return to home line, so we're taking this all the way back to the energizer, going into the live return. We know then the direction of the circuit will be going to the energizer. The same can be done with our earth return feed, taking it home along the bottom earth wire to the energizer and into the earth return. Now our second lines from the top make those our earth lines as well. So now when we take the feed from the energizer live out and connect to the top line of the fence, we can see that the circuit is going to be going in this direction from the energizer to our end section. The same with our series earth. We will take it from our earth up onto the fence, and the circuit will continue along the top earth wires. So now it is just a matter of filling in the space between and ensuring you have the correct flow in your series circuits. We always start at the furthest section, working out what will be our best option here. I'm going to alternate skipping the first few earths, but over here I realise I need to double back, so we make a short hop so I can get back to the right side to connect with the bottom return wire, and thus making sure my circuit remains in series. Where does this section get its feed from? It will get its feed from the live output from the previous section of the fence. The same for our earth, we take it from the earth out, down and back up onto the earth line, and follow the circuit down to the return, thus linking the series earth circuit. So on this example that has pretty much also completed our 4-line, so we will move over to our 8-line section. Like as we had in our previous 8-line video, we are going to alternate, but when we get here we take it down and up to link the circuit to our 4-line fence, and you can see the direction of the series circuit like this. So that means our earth circuit will come down like this, and that loops down and up onto our 4-line section, keeping our series earth circuit. And now it's just to complete our 6th-line. Remember here we came down with our live, back on a short drop to the next line to double up so that we can take it across, down and up linking it to the top of the next section. And we will take our earth from here and loop it down and all the way up to link it with the next line, so that all the circuits will be completed and current will flow in series from one section to the other. So in summary, plan your electric fence by drawing out your fence. Start by making your top and bottom wires live, and your next wires next to those earth. Start at your furthest section and work backwards, ensuring you keep your circuit in series by keeping an even number of lines to ensure you can get back to your energizer. You can adapt your designs, customizing them to your preference, so long as they remain in a series configuration. In this video we demonstrate how to wire an electric fence with a gate contact in series. When running a fence with a gate in between, the principles of wiring essentially remain the same. We have our earth from the energizer running to ground, and then like we always do, we make our top and our bottom wires live. Remember, the top wires are running from the energizer, and the bottom is our return circuit back to the energizer. Again, we make the next lines top and bottom our neutral wires. Now we take our live wire out and up onto the fence, complete our middle section, but bring it down to the top of the series gate contact. We then connect our next section from the bottom of the series gate contact, under the gate, up the other side, and loop it onto the top live wire. From here we complete the circuit. We go back under the gate past the gate contact and onto the return line back to the energizer. That will complete the fence circuit. But we still have the gate. Here the positive live wire gets taken from the top terminal of the series gate contact up onto the top live wire, then we complete the circuit back down to the return wire and back to the bottom terminal of the gate contact. Now as you can see, the fence and gate are connected in a live series circuit. For the earth circuit, we lead out from the earth, up to the top neutral wire, we then bring it all the way down past the gate contact. It goes under the gate and back up to the top neutral line on the other side. We then loop down to the return circuit back under the gate, up onto the opposite neutral and back to the energizer. This completes the neutral series circuit. On the gate, it is common practice to wire the neutral in parallel and earth it to the steel of the gate, as the earth is not monitored on this section. We can see that when the gate is closed, the gate is part of the monitored live series circuit, but when it opens, the contact bridges the outer live, ensuring the circuit remains intact. At this stage, the gate is no longer connected to the circuit and will not be live. When the gate closes, the series gate contact reconnects it back into the complete series circuit. In this example, we're using the standard two-way series gate contact, so we are only monitoring the live wires on the gate. We also have the option of using our JVA three-way gate contact. This will directly link the gate earth wires with the fence earth wires through the dedicated terminal on the gate contact, improving the gate earth. But this neutral circuit is still wired in parallel. For high-end security installations, we can use an additional two-way series gate contact that we can run our gate's earth circuit through. This gives us the ability to also have a series circuit on our gate for more effective monitoring.